Last time on the land of ADHD&D. After the murdering of Phandelin's mayor, Phandelin was in a panic, not wondering what to do after Ryker's actions, so instead they decided to lock him up and put him to court to decide what would happen next. Along with that, the party went over to the mine entrance to go speak to Hallwinter to see what to move forward. And it turned out Hallwinter was a person that could help them, a lawyer in fact, that can go into judge. And so they went up into court, all men, all hands on deck, and they tried to get Ryker out of his sticky situation. But after a long yelling session, the judge was about to make a statement, either guilty or non-guilty, but from out of nowhere, a loud roar was heard from the outside of the building. It was seen in the rest of the village as Barden Provisions was attacked by the same white dragon that appeared to the party all so long ago. With the chaos in mayhem, the party had only one decision, and they decided to attack the beast. And after a fight and a half, after everything together, Kiliwak strength, Erin trying to slice up the beast, Yori being Yori, and then also from a powerful attack from Ryker of all people, the beast decided to fly away. The team tried to stop it from any possible way, but it was too late, as it had flown away. It seemed like nothing the party could do. But then, after all and the dust settled, it was decided from the town and the judge that the rest of the group would actually be started to put to work by the rest of the town, meaning Phandelin had control of the group for the foreseeable future until their situations could be fixed or they no longer needed them. And so, this is where the party begins the new journey. Well, what will be the work that will be given to them by the town? Will Ryker's problem ever be fixed? Find out on today's exciting episode of The Land of ADHD&D. And welcome back to The Land of ADHD&D. We're JTM and the rest of the crew, and we bring you back here and for episode 8, all the way here for the campaign. We're very close to 10. I still can't believe we're doing this without getting cancelled. Very thankful for that. Thank you for watching our videos, please.
Now hold on, don't jinx our fate as a D&D podcast. Calm yourself down. We have so many long years beforehand.
What are you talking about?
We'll see what happens. But anyways, hope you enjoyed today's episode. It will be a fun one. And we'll bring you to PandaSmitten to be in.
Okay. Well, if we recall, last night was quite a night of ruckus, night of celebration. Freeing Ryker from his imprisonment, freeing your own spirits, and becoming noticed in town. And so you all wake up, with your previous sleeping arrangement, so to say. And I guess we should start with who... I think maybe this should be our first roll. Who's waking up first? So
D20.
just give me a D20, and just who rolls highest wakes up first. Easier said than done, but come on. Chop chop, people.
Okay, it's fair.
18.
It's fair.
Damn!
Yeah, it's fine. Erin deserves a rest after everything. 3.
Okay. Damn, you are... Oh god. I mean, with the two of you, I think there's a, high chance that Kiliwak's gonna wake up first.
Most probably.
And I do seem to recall that Erin and Kiliwak share a room. Is that right?
Yes, we do. Yes.
Of course. And so Kiliwak wakes up. And unlike the previous night, you're not scared to death by thrashing Erin. Kiliwak, you wake up and you seize the day. Some birds chattering outside your window, and everything feels finally at peace. You turn and, well, give us Kiliwak's morning routine. What does he do?
He stretches and yawns. He tries not to hit his head on the way to the bathroom. He brushes his teeth and does like the average morning stuff, and then heads down to the bar and asks for, do they have, food? Like,
Do they have food? I mean, you're gonna wanna ask. I mean, within the bar or like the more taverny area of the inn, you see a barmaid, and you want to ask her, you have food? Do you have breakfast? Is that it?
yeah. Hey, do you have breakfast options or?
Oh yes, of course. We wouldn't be an inn without some breakfast arrangements. What can I get you?
Do you have I just like toast and eggs.
Oh, that'll be right up. Give me 5. That's gonna be 5 silver pieces, young man.
All right. And do you have any juice perchance, or like something of that sort?
Well, the beverage is included in that specific morning package. In the morning breakfast package we have and serve to all our guests.
Of course.
So yeah, you want a juice? I have carrot, rut potato, and it seems apple.
I'll take carrot.
Carrot's coming right up. Okay. Take a seat and I'll bring it right to you. And as Kiliwak looks around the bar, you find that apparently you're not the only guy who is coming in for breakfast. It seems to you that this place seems to maybe double as like a local meeting spot. You see older people sitting around, just like yesterday, eating breakfast, being served, whatever. It seems to be the spot essentially. And you see a few tables who all of the tables are long table stretching, but you see some empty spots, but there's someone sitting at each table.
I'd just like to mind my own business.
Of course. Then I suppose Kiliwak will be looking to sit in a corner somewhere.
I mean, no, not really. He'll be sitting like in between like the middle and the corner.
Oh, of course. You sit down, and we will switch to Erin. How's Erin gonna wake up? What's his morning routine?
So Erin's just gonna open his eyes just slightly, get like a still wake up. Still looks around his surrounding areas, quickly just cracks his neck, stretches a bit, walks up, just gets breathing out, walks all the way. Just it seems to be almost he's just looking around, like he's checking under curtains, like under the bed. He looks around, just checking his surroundings before anything, and just make sure everything's all good and stuff for him. First, just he sleeps with his armor on, so he doesn't. Just grabs his sword on the side. Also, he puts it back on a hilt, walks down the stairs, just takes a sigh and a breath of fresh air, looks at the area, seeing everybody sit down, deciding if he should eat or not, but yeah, goes up to the front desk area. Hey, you guys have morning breakfast?
And the barmaid turns around. She seems to have been working, frying some bread up. She turns to you and she goes, "Yes, of course, we have the morning package here at the inn. Is that what you would like?"
Sure, I'll take it.
Okay, we have a few different options, sir. We have our regular toast. We, and of course, this morning package does include a beverage. I realized I should be more clear about that recently. So we got the toast, we have locally produced bacon and eggs. We have a few beans. Do you like beans, maybe? You look like a beans kind of guy.
I'll take what you recommend.
Alright then. I'll bring you my best toast on beans on. That's gonna be 5 silver pieces, and that's to cover for your stay. So, just sit down and I'll bring it out eventually.
Sure.
You know, middle of a morning rush here.
Yeah, yes, I can see that.
I kind of wave over to Erin. Hey, I'm right here. Come sit down.
Okay, he just slowly starts walking and just sits down tight just next to the dragon.
I'll play some chess. I'm bored.
How was your sleep?
What'd you say?
Erin says that, Kiliwak, how was your sleep?
I was alright. Woke up pretty well.
And Erin, as you have, kind of just sat down, you notice that at the most outer place on the table, a lone man sits, and you actually recognized him from the trial from yesterday. This would be, as you try in your mind to recall his name, Adermath, the opposing lawyer or attorney in Ryker's case. And you notice him sitting eating by himself. He seems to have also gotten the breakfast package.
See, he seems to have handcraft after losing Gort. Still surprised. What the hell?
Okay.
They must be losing a lot of money with everybody getting these breakfast packages with free beverages.
Yeah, maybe. My egg is a little mushy. The beans is a little weird feeling, but it's okay.
And there we will switch to Althea awakening.
Yeah, so Althea awakens pretty late, does a quick prayer, have no stretches, yoga, whatever. Then goes down, sees all the other guys, orders simple eggs, bacon, toast, sits down.
Absolutely. And this time the barmaid seems to be pretty quick. Seems like since you woke up earlier, the supposed morning rush, which you have been told about, is over. And she comes out with your breakfast and, serves you. And you do also recall that, you're sitting, on the same table as, the enemy, supposed, at the opposing attorney, quick thought.
Sorry, I just switched to my computer. Can you repeat that?
You do, you seem to recall this opposing attorney from yesterday's trials, shortly, quickly. Darren is gone. And as you're sitting, having joined, and, eating breakfast, not really paying attention, you hear a large slam on top of a desk. And it seems that someone has slammed their hand down on the bar in front. And as you turn your head to this small ruckus, you see the barmaid looking frightened and a cloaked figure standing in front of it with a hand slammed on top of the bar. The cloak is a maroon reddish color. It looks kind of distinct. And this cloaked figure barks out, "Is that the best you can do?"
I go over.
Can I?
Seeing that, I go over and I just say, chill, man, chill. And I just wanna possibly roll persuasion. So, stop, chill, man. Can I roll persuasion? So he chills out?
You can absolutely roll persuasion. Go.
Can I come up behind him and rest my hand on his shoulder and
Okay, new dice.
say say calmly and sternly and
15.
why do
Toto's too quick.
No,
But
continue.
yes, Kiliwak can join him behind him, kind of, staring intently.
I'd like
And,
to put
try...
my hand on his shoulder and just say calmly, "Why don't you leave this nice lady alone?" And grip his shoulder tighter. Can I roll intimidation?
You can roll intimidation. Absolutely. This will be interesting, okay.
24.
I forgot about the Kiliwak intimidation.
Oof.
That's incredible, okay? So this cloaked figure, and when you get in front of him, you see that this appears to be a human with short-cut dark hair. And he seems to be dirty. You see some smudge in his hair, in his face, and his hair is, despite it being short, pretty rough and unkempt. And he stares up at you guys intently at first, clearly caught up in an anger. And with Althea trying to chill him down, he seems to be get even more angry. Until he looks up into Kiliwak's, eyes, looks up, straight up. This guy's not tall. And with Kiliwak's words, he kind of staggers backwards a bit. And, with a final stare at the barmaid, he just leaves. He goes out and, throws the door open, slams it back down, and leaves. The barmaid kind of stretches out a unsure hand and goes, "Thank you, but really, it was nothing. It was ordinary. You didn't have to do all that."
So you know who he was?
Well, everyone knows who those people are. Do you not know?
I quickly yell out, "Red brand." I'm guessing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a red brand. You know, the cloaks, red cloaks, kind of obvious. You know, you've been in town for what? A day? 2 days? Really, their activities have been getting more prominent lately. You know, one day they just showed up. This town used to be so peaceful. It was like nothing, and now lately they've just shown up. They cause ruckus. They disturb, you know, not just, you know, workers, the local people. I don't know what to do about it. You know, with the previous town master, you know, these things were brought up, and he always said he would, you know, keep it under control. And, you know, they never did anything too bad. But now, I don't even know where to begin.
Do you know what would, let's say, put a stake through the heart of morale?
Take through their heart of morale?
Yes, like, make them feel weak.
Well, I don't know. I think the Red Ruffians, I don't think they feel weak. I don't know what would make them feel any kind of weak. They're always just taking everything as it comes. They're just terrorizing for terrorizing's sake. I don't know.
Do
You
they
know,
have a leader?
A leader? Not as far as I know. They're just kind of a clique, you know, a gang. Ruffians. I don't... Do they answer to one person? They don't seem to answer to anything.
Do you think if we wipe out enough of them, they'll go away?
No! God, no. I mean, there have been tries. Do you guys know of Dreyer Siegfried?
No. Don't think I've heard of him.
I think if I remember it.
Do you think, or do you think you wanna roll a history check?
I think I want to look at my notes.
Can I roll history? Maybe?
I'm trying to remember who was there or not, but
Yeah, okay.
let's back out. JTM's cooking.
I do know. Dre Siegfried, wasn't he wasn't he that Harris guy's husband with his daughter Julian?
Very good.
He talked about something.
And now, bring it into character.
Yeah, okay. Erin just clicks in his mind, thinking for a second. I think so. Remember passing by a man and in his wagon with his daughter. Their names are Harris and Julian. He said Harris was his husband.
You saw Harris? I thought they just up and left town.
Oh.
Where were they? They've just gone. I had no idea. Where are they?
Not sure ourselves. We only saw them as they were driving out of town. Well, we went in. They were going, I think, to some place, maybe. I'm not sure, but they talked to our place called Yori.
Okay,
It's
Are you sure?
Waterdeep, maybe? I can't remember the name right now.
Waterdeep. They're heading to... Oh. I guess it was too hard to bear. Then I think you know what happened to Dreyer.
You were given parts of it. You didn't really feel like speaking about it fully.
Well, he was, just a local woodcarver. And he stood up to the Red Brands a lot. He had his own store down at the Endermath farm. And, he stood up to them and, just a week attendee ago, they came by his shop and, he stood up to them and they murdered him. In cold blood. Several townsfolk saw it happen. And the Red Brands, they took his body. And now his, daughter and husband left town to Waterdeep? Oh. I mean, Dreyer Siegfried, he put up a fair battle. And I mean, Darren Ethermath could tell you all about it. God. He did put up a fair fight. He punched out several of them, but they kept coming back. It's like nothing we do helps. And have you heard about the, what was our local tavern?
Yeah.
Yes.
A local tavern? The Sleeping Giant?
Yes, heard of it. Heard what happened to it.
Well, then it used to be the hub of social life in Phandelin, and now the Red Brands they've taken over it. They've made it filthy. And, poor Dristo still works there. I don't know how she can do it. She's the only one keeping it up. The Red Brands are the only ones who come there anymore. They've just taken it and made it their own.
Oh, here's a proposal. How about we fix it up?
You fix it up?
At least try to.
The Sleeping Giant? But that's the Red Brands. That's their main hangout spot. That's where they are, where they go.
Clean them up, like dispose of them.
Oh, I don't know. If you could, that would be great. But like I said, they always come back.
Hey, what y'all think?
You definitely saw what they said in the town meeting / thing, you can call it, that happened over with Ryker. We're basically stuck with town duties for a bit, so whatever's gonna fix our case faster is honestly best at this point. So if you guys have problems, we'll fix it. The Red Brand is a problem, so we'll fix it.
Exactly my fault.
So I look at the maid. They are a problem, aren't they?
Yes, of course.
So we'll go fix it. Just tell us where the
And-
place is, we'll do our job.
Would
I
you
mean,
like the
that's-
Sleeping Giant intact?
Intact. I mean, it's it's historical. It's always been here. I don't know. Maybe you should talk to a Dabra about this.
I think the tavern should be left intact, but the Red Ruffians, or whatever they call themselves, should not.
True.
We do get messy in those fights. But we'll try our best.
We wouldn't want them to spread to other towns.
True.
The description of a tavern won't earn us any favors. If that's what we're looking to do.
I mean, it's, this is a hard choice.
Out of character, I vote for trying to kill the Red Ruffians, or Red Brands, or whatever their name is.
Me as well.
I think as well.
Out of character. When do we start?
You just said out of character.
No, I mean,
Out of character, when do we start?
In character, in character. There we go.
Out of character.
Yes,
why?
yes, what this guy up here said. Or
Yeah,
anyways.
I am up here actually in my screen.
Oh, yeah, what this guy said.
And then Panda's y'all, and then Jayfiction's there. You'll see in the recording.
Let's see
Do
it.
you think we should talk to her first, or should we just directly head over there to the sleeping giant?
Well, we are all rested up, so why
Yeah.
not? We shouldn't waste any time.
Yes, and I do feel exceptionally rested today. Also learned a few new tricks. Very fun tricks.
I feel decent, I guess. Sure. Okay.
Okay, so you wanna, go out of the inn and head towards the sleeping giant?
Storm the castle, as they say.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Storm the castle. Great expression. Sleeping giant's not a castle, but whatever.
It's not a castle, but I'm assuming there's a lot of red brands in there.
Well, that's perfect, actually.
Everyone damaged the place, so it's gonna be annoying at some
It's
moments.
fine. We can just taunt them out and call them little cowards and assholes and shit.
In character, I'm just gonna say as we're walking to the place, it's if I accidentally cut a table in half and stuff, I'm just you get what you get, okay?
Sure. And if I accidentally destroy the whole entire tavern, ignore it.
Ignore it.
Fireball.
Just be careful of those magic ones. Just be careful of those magic blast things that you keep on shooting.
I can fix metal things, not wooden or stone.
Well, I'm just walking towards it, wherever it may be.
Whatever it may be. Okay, and I assume, since you have not asked any directions, you walk down the street.
But we didn't we pass it at some point? Shouldn't we know where it is?
Yeah, should we?
Whoops.
Oh no.
Well, I will say I do not recall you guys ever passing the sleeping giant in your, because you have to remember you have not explored town very much, because
Please write it on recording.
what happened with Ryker. That was around the middle of the town exploring segment.
So
So no, I do not have. I would not think you've ever seen or heard of the sleeping giant before this.
Well, I guess we're going to the
We've
town
heard of
hall
it
then.
before this.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't
let-
know the location. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's just go to the town hall and meet her again.
Yep.
Heading to the town hall.
Town hall. Okay. So you walk down the main street, and you head towards town hall, and you see that even outside, you remember the woman who stood as judge in the court case, Adabra Gwen. Now you see her by some sort of notice board, and she is taking down all of the flyers on it, and turns to head back inside to the main town hall building. And she notices you guys heading down, and she turns to you and, oh, well, if it isn't our adventurers, come on in. I can make you some tea.
Sorry, miss, we're kind of in a bit, not a rush, but we don't wish to waste daylight. Would you possibly know where the sleeping giant is?
Well, everybody knows the sleeping giant, but I recall Skildar telling me I should invite you inside. He needs to talk to you.
Can I roll insight?
Yeah, I want to do that too. Who does it? Or can we both do it?
Unless I roll
Do
How high is
what?
it wisdom? How high is it wisdom?
Insight.
We want to roll insight.
We get to roll it.
Insight
Can-
on this
can-
poor old lady? God
Yes.
Yeah.
damn.
We don't
Yes,
trust anyone.
go.
Don't trust
All of-
anybody.
All of us. Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
God,
20.
insufferable.
Yes, my new dice. My new very,
20?
very... No, it's not
20.
a 20, but...
I got a 20.
12. light.
Can't see it in the light. That is a 4.
Jesus. Toto, what's happening today?
Wonderful new dice. Wonderful.
Yeah, they cost like 35 euros.
Jeez.
They're very pretty, but Not
you
very
guys
good at
cost
rolling.
you an arm and a leg and had the power of some sort of class on it.
yep, they're very pretty though.
Well, as Kiliwak looks on this poor woman, about the size of, 1/3 of himself, he, he realizes that, well, she, if she has mentioned, Skildar wanting to talk to them, well, surely that would be the case. You find yourself very, very trusting of this old woman. She, gives you a sort of, Eldridge, feeling, sort of way. You feel calm. Even though you feel her, maybe be more powerful than she's letting on. You do find yourself putting a trust in her power. And not, holding anything against it.
I'm just concerned by the use of the word Eldritch.
Yes,
Me as well.
that's like warlock.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like Eldritch horrors, like freaking mind flayers and
So
beholders
we just
and
feel happy
shit.
around. Well, we just feel happy around her.
That's also kind of concerning.
Yeah. But,
I know. I ask.
I'm the only one
yeah,
who
we-
know. I'm the only one who knows this. So I'm just gonna say, hey guys, I trust her. Maybe she's a little sketchy, but I think it's all right.
No, we came here to get the freaking tavern location. No, come on, we can. Skildar can wait.
Not like he's gonna die in the next 5 minutes.
That's poignant. Okay. And so, what do you want to do next? What are you gonna tell this old lady next?
Sorry, but we gotta get to the tavern. We have business there. Skildar will have to wait an hour or two for free.
Oh, but he would really like you guys to stay for tea.
I wouldn't
Sorry,
take-
ma'am, but I drink tea. I don't drink tea, ma'am.
I wouldn't take Skildar for a man of tea. More coffee.
Same. Or ale.
Well, I don't want to put this into legal terms and everything, but you did have a deal. We did agree to meet us this morning. I don't want to put any legal labels on it, but it is sort of required.
Let's just go. Yes, let's bring us a home.
Okay, go faster. Come on, let's go.
What the fuck?
Erin nudges Althea. Can't you shit? I don't trust these people.
You think I do?
No, but you're being a dick about it.
Exactly.
Oh god. Well, starting out well, you guys walk into this, town hall. You see that in what seems to have been the previous mayor's office, a large amount of documents are splayed out around the room. Some are hanged up on a board, and a lot of them are just, laying around. It seems that Adabra Gwen and Skildar Hallwinter might be going through them.
Can I get like a
And you do, in this a kind of messy room, you do find Skildar Hallwinter sitting in the previous mayor's chair, looking at documents, and he pauses, turns to you and says, "So glad you could join us."
Well, we are legally required to.
Well, it is true. So, I suppose you are aware of this legal binding, frankly, kind of overkill case we've got going, but we don't want your friend to keep murdering mayors, now do we?
No, we do not.
And he kind of looks over at, Ryker, standing by in the room, and just, so it has been recently declared that since Phandelin is currently in a heightened state of security, heightened security status, with the dragon, the dead mayor, the missing people. I mean, Phandelin is in a rough place, which we're already aware of. And so, this might come as a shock to you, but the Lord's Alliance has made a decision to declare a sort of martial law.
Law.
And so, representing the Lord's Alliance, we will be setting up a critical court of overseers for Phandelin, of which I am to be part of.
Go on.
So currently I would be the highest governing body, alongside the rest of the court, who will be arriving shortly, hopefully. A few more guys from the Lord's Alliance. We will be picking up people from Phandelin, just for the time being, to secure the state of the Sword Coast, and to not let this chaos spread. And he has been talking about this kind of like it's an everyday thing, kind of like it's not a big deal. Just adding the
And our roll
substance.
Insight?
Insight, sure.
Like if he's hiding something or some shit? Okay. Wait. Forgot. I have real dice now.
Can I roll perception to like check out the room, see if anything like?
Ah. 1.
Those dice are cursed. Those dice are cursed.
A nat 1. That's incredible.
Second one
That
today,
is
actually.
incredible.
That's actually my second one today.
Oh yeah, that plus 3. Oh god.
Your first roll was a literal.
Yep.
Oh my God.
You know, as Skildar has explained that he is, now the ruler of Phandelin, you find yourself, feeling so much respect to this new leader.
I don't think Althea can
And
find any respect for anybody.
Yeah.
yeah, and you look at him and you realize that, this is the highest governing body. I mean, he must be truthful. I mean, this all sounds great. You will be, helping Phandelin. I mean, what a great thing. Althea's perception has really shifted. What a great idea. Oh god. What a positive change.
Sorry, don't roll natural ones.
Althea truly believes in this new government. Consensus.
Huh. Okay.
They rolled a natural one and became
Okay.
a success.
And you wanted to roll perception?
Yeah, to see around the room, see if anything's going on.
Oh yeah, go ahead, go right ahead.
Four.
Or I
Our rolls
mean,
are legendary.
that's a lot of paper. I mean, this room is so, trashy, so messy. You can't believe they haven't cleaned this up by now. I mean, it's such a messy room. All of these weird, pieces of paper and weird papers, stacked down on desks and in some weird order, and there's, oh god, it's messy. You feel this innate sense of wanting to clean it because it's so messy and disorganized, and all of these papers, and this vault in the back, which has been emptied out on the outside with all of these weird papers in different colors. I mean, you're confused. You want to take bags, huge hay bags, and throw out all of this shit.
Can I go around the room organizing the papers by color?
Oh yeah, you can.
Can I roll
Give
for
me-
perception?
Actually, if you wanna, do this kind of, if you actually wanna do this, I would need some kind of stealth thing for this. I mean,
No, I want to do this to everybody watching.
oh, you wanna get caught?
I mean, I to me, I'm not doing anything wrong, am I? I'm just cleaning up.
Of course. And as you pick a few pieces of paper, while Skildar is kind of looking to start take tone again. And you are collecting a red one there, yellow one here. This one's the weird green color. Ooh, spooky. And you go around and you lay them out. A few more reds on that. A red from the wall, which has been stuck to the wall. You take that down and lay it. And as you've formed, your first red, green, and yellow pile, Skildar goes, "Oh, don't touch it!" And kind of reaches out for you, seemingly panicked.
Oh, I'm just cleaning.
Cleaning? Boy, do you not know the importance of all these documents?
I've been a papers man myself.
Now, do not be kidding me. And he snatches the papers away from your piles and lays them down where they previously have been and sticks it back on the wall. These papers are the most vital documents for this new government of crisis.
But they look
This
so pretty
here-
stacked in a rainbow.
In a raid. This is national security secrets. There are no rainbows to be made. And he stands kind of in front of you, and kind of since you have stood up and kind of backed off a bit, he's standing between you and all of the papers. And he takes tone, kind of looks out to the whole party and says, "These papers are all of the paperworks that Harbin Westover has left us. I mean, it's papers upon papers of paid mercenaries, of quick solutions, of hiring random parties, random travelers to deal with all of these, what you would really need an army to deal with. We have a few," and he lifts up one of the kind of yellowing, like the most yellow of yellow pages. It seems pretty like a 10 years old or whatever. And he says, "Here is a paper, a receipt on paid mercenaries who were sent to defeat orcs. This is the kind of thing adventurers are being paid to do. This is the kind of thing you would need in a set police army, or an adventures guild to deal with. And he has sent them out to mercenaries. There is no wonder the town is in crisis." And he puts it down and walks back around to all of you. This here, and he holds up a new paper. Seems newer, and the ink of it seems pretty fresh. This here was put up outside yesterday. It says that a watchtower outside of town has been captured by orcs. It was hanging outside on a community poster, ready for anyone in the community to deal with. 100 gold pieces. This is the kind of thing that differs our government from the previous one. We will set up a structure to deal with all of these, incredibly serious situations. And, hopefully with your help, we will be able to steady Phandelin once again. Now, talking about the the Wayward Tower, I do think this would be most present for your initial task. And he kind of gives it over to Kiliwak, who stands closest. And on this,
we were heading to take care of the red brands, if that would be more important.
the red brands. Now? You are
Yeah.
now, in
Yes.
this moment, going to rid the
Yes.
town of the red brands. This is a affiliated gang. Do you believe you can kill all of a gang and nothing's gonna come back of it? We have not yet located a leader. And you know, this is a task which would normally take weeks and weeks for a decided legal team to figure out. I mean, are you gonna kill them all?
Yes, a leader without
try.
followers is not a true leader.
Well, we aren't even sure they have a leader yet. Young woman.
Well, everybody
If we kill
killed
enough
means
of them,
no
we'll
more
surely
people.
root out the leader.
I would advise against it.
Why
Do
so?
you know how many of the red brands are staying here in Phandelin?
Do you know how many spells I have?
We are certain of 15 to 25 members at least.
Easily killed.
And by the easily killed.
Yes.
That's a number. Numbers go down eventually.
I will not let one meager adventuring party get themselves killed by a local gang.
I wouldn't say we're meager.
Yeah.
You are 6 people.
I'd say that's
And
pretty average.
yeah.
Well, if you're so sure. How much info have you gathered? What are your where are you gonna go with this?
To the tavern. The biggest one.
Sleeping giant.
Yeah, a sleeping giant.
Sleeping. You're gonna go into their hub of locations. That's so. That's
We're
You're
gonna
gonna go
provoke
into
them. We're gonna provoke
right into
them.
their lair.
No, we're gonna provoke them outside, and seeing their short temper, short fuse, as you could say, they'll probably come out. And that's when we slice their heads off and blow out their guts.
Do you think you are any better than the red brands? Going off and killing all of them?
No.
Well, surely we can't solve this with words.
And
Well,
yes,
surely. Well, that is the premise of our new government, our new governing force agency. What do you mean? I will not allow you to kill 20 people. That's a massacre.
We'll literally
They've killed
mercenaries
innocents.
in best way we can describe it. You literally saw
Now,
one of us rip off the head of your mayor, or supposedly what he did, without even knowing. You're
Well,
the
now
one
we
who
do
wants
know.
us in this situation mainly. Do you want us to help?
Yes, I would.
Do you want us not to help? What's your edge? Hallwinter.
I
Law and
believe
order?
you are I believe you are legally bound to help, and I believe that in your heart you do believe in the good of towns. And now, since your party has clearly gone out on hand to take justice in their own hands. Killing the mayor. I believe you, in some sense, are responsible for helping. And when your mate here clearly has asked you for help, I believe you people are the kinds who stand up for your friends and who help your friends. And I believe that with that spirit, with that good spirit, you could help the town as well.
Okay.
Now, a watchtower being taken over, that's proving a real security threat. A local gang of ruffians, for my belief, to be 20 humans. I mean, there has to be some kind of legal process to all of this. We do not banish murderers to death, randomly. Execution is a real thing. Death is horrible, and I believe there should be less of it. Unnecessarily. Now, I believe that going into the Red Ruffians' headquarters, really, main hangout spot, and provoking them, killing them, to be a massacre. And I do believe in other solutions.
What are those other solutions?
Those are a large scale, not to mention spying work, but learning about the Red Brands, getting to know them.
And then what?
Working from within, finding their core, mapping out their ideology.
Undercover work?
That would most definitely be one of my highest priorities, yes. With a force, a gang you do not know. Learn the ways of your enemy.
Yes, then what? You learn the ways. Then what? That's not gonna help you against if you just learn the ways, it's not like it's gonna make them go away. Not like they're gonna be scared of you knowing what they believe in.
So
do you believe that there is no way? Other than violence? I have long since put my days of adventuring, murdering, and military offenses behind me. This is...
From what all I've seen in this world, murdering is, and most of the time, the only option.
Well, that's a very sad world you live in.
Goddamn. So...
I have a proposition.
Of course, young man.
How about you do the spy work? That could be useful. You find out what makes them scared, and then drive a stake right through their heart of morale. Make them flee the town.
That is, of course, one of the, actions to be taken. But we do need to put in the initial work. And, after proving your own worth by completing one initial task, one initial mission, then we could work together on this. And then I do not need to pull out outside forces.
I'm just gonna say this, Hallwinter. Already you're starting to severely piss me off. And I know in the past that was not a good idea for a lot of people. Because what you people say confuses me a hell of a lot. So you're fine with letting them run away and committing more crimes and continue to go on their own way, other than maybe even in this world getting a free pleasure of getting taken out of it early compared to some other people. What do you think?
That is not what I believe in.
Just locking them up? Just making them go free? That's your plan?
I do not believe in locking people up forever. You cannot put a person in a different place and expect a different outcome. That is the definition of insanity. What I do believe in is, as Great Kiliwak mentioned, putting a metaphorical stake through their metaphorical heart of morale and changing their minds. Letting people, not Red Ruffians, letting the people behind Red Ruffians learn and prove their own worth.
What if you don't have a heart? What if you don't have a leader? Don't have a heart?
What if they fail? What if this plan fails? What's next?
It won't.
I watch many things fail in my life.
Again,
and
that's
I'm pretty sure
much unfortunate.
this will too. Doesn't seem like a very good plan.
Well, if you do not believe it, I will share with you my personal stake in the Red Brands conflict. Because even though I might look it, I too did come here for a reason.
Yeah.
What may that reason be?
I used to have a friend called Jarno Albrecht. I'm not aware that you would know of him. He was a most private man. You see, he was to be my contact in Phandelin, and he did work for the same alliance, for the same Lord's Alliance of which I am representing. He was sent here previous of me to uncover the Red Brands and also the other most pressing areas in Phandelin. But since 2 months ago, he has disappeared. And while I do not like to have, let's say, prejudice, it is not hard for me to believe the Red Brands may be behind it, behind his disappearance. And so I would like to know what had happened to my friend, my colleague, more than anything. But putting that aside, I do believe that the people behind the Red Ruffians deserve a second chance. And we, as a town, need, even though they have caused the town harm, we need to take responsibility, this new government especially, over all of its citizens. What that means in relation to the Red Ruffians would be, yes, spying on them. It would be finding out their behavior, their psychology, their ideology, and changing their minds.
Okay, Alwinson. As we already had the made deal, of course, of us having to do this. And it seems like you are a man of deals and law and order. Let's make a deal on this. We'll, of course, help out, because we need to. And if your plan does not work out, which we will do first, we get to do our plan. And we promise we will
roll me a persuasion.
bring 100%, but we will also bring much more than that for our chance.
With advantage.
Okay. 18.
Skildar looks down and turns around, looks at all of the paperwork strewn out across the room, sighs, and looks back at you. He extends his hand and adds, "Of course. While I do believe in my plan, of course." And he, waits for you to take his hand.
Place out my hand forward and shake his hand.
Then we have a deal. And so, the first step in this new mission would again be to, I assume you have already, as you say, you've localized their main hub of social events. What I would like you guys to figure out would be their lair. As I have come from, the whispers of birds to suspect that maybe the sleeping giant is not their main hub, and where their lair lays.
You said they were mostly human, right?
You don't think I...
You said they were mostly human, correct?
From the town locals' descriptions of seeing singular and larger groups of Red Brand ruffians, I am to presume that they may all be humans.
So they would maybe have a problem in recruitment of help them out.
Oh, that would be a plan, yeah. But we do not know their recruitment process as of yet. And I do have a source in town who has agreed to work with me on this plan of mine. But I would need a day or two to talk it over. While that is, brewing, I would like you guys to maybe keep the town, and especially, and he looks out around you guys to where the old lady Adabra Gwen is still standing outside by the community board. Now, I would not like Adabra Gwen, an old lady of this community, to be aware of it. she has been recruited into the newly formed government of sorts. But for her, and for, since she is the judge who you speak to, I would like you to maybe take a few of her missions as well. To keep everything going as it should, and her not suspecting. She was a great ally to Harvin Westover, the previous mayor, and I am not aware she would like a plan about defeating the Red Brands.
Community work for a couple of days, and then we'll get back to you. Got it.
Thank you.
Again, Hallwinter, like we said, as I'm walking away, I turn back. A deal is a deal. Remember? You just start walking.
Yes, of course. Okay, now you guys want to just leave? I mean, you, Kiliwak, if you remember, you do have the sort of task in hand.
Yeah. Hey guys, you think we should do this tower? I mean, seems pretty useful to the town.
Seems, if I afford an orc.
Not many, but a few.
Well, people have described bugbears as just orcs, hairy and longer arms, so I guess it'd be fine.
Okay, I would like to, because of this very greatly handled role-playing segment, to dish out some inspiration.
Ooh.
JTM?
Yeah!
Toto?
I'm here. My computer just crashed, so anyways.
Well, you get inspiration. And Jayfiction, take some inspiration, buddy.
Thank
Damn!
you. Very appreciated.
That was good!
And also, I need to do this. Thank you all. Ad break. I just want to do an ad break quickly, and so I just want to tell Teamedrat, because he just appeared out of nowhere in the middle of that. Basically, we just appeared from the inn, and then we walked to the town hall to talk to Skildar Hallwinter, as you would call it, the racist, about doing jobs now, odd jobs for like a couple of days as he gets something done, so we can take out the gang, the Red Brand out, and we're thinking of ideas and stuff, and we made a deal that we're gonna do his plan first, and we're not gonna we're gonna do it secretly, we're gonna try and enter in the Red Brand's race thing, not try to create like damage, just like understand them morale, and our plan is that doesn't work to all the Red Brands.
Okay.
Cool.
Hey, JTM, yeah? It seems to me that you finished the video and made it to the end. I just want to congratulate you and also thank you for the continued support and watching the video to its fullest. And always, stay yourself, be humble, and as always, peace.